Good evening. This is an HNN special report. I'm your host, Ithapa. Tonight's top story. Call of Duty streamers are switching games like Cleetus switches underpants, meaning they wait until they stink beyond reasonable health standards before switching. But where does that leave Activision when it comes to replacing their cheap, inexpensive labor, young, inspiring talent? But good news, our very own local field correspondent, Cleetus Jenkins, has more on the matter later on within the broadcast. But first, this just in, breaking news. Original hacker hunter Bad Boy Beeman was set to enter the ring with Call of Duty Warzone professional streamer Bobby Poff, who recently had to bow out of the fight to a severe case of vaginitis. While we wish Bobby the best, we wonder who may be able to take on the fight in such a short notice. And this just in, we have more information from a Twitter post of Bad Boy Beeman asking just that very question. And this tweet here elicited quite a bit of interest in the topic, drawing replies from other COD content creators such as Repullze, who claims that this is him, should he find himself in a fight with Bad Boy Beeman. Well, I can't really say I agree with the tactics, but unfortunately, and this broadcaster is speaking from experience, butt stuff just makes these scousers just that much more aggressive. So good luck with that, buddy. But now it's time for our top story of the night. But first, a word from our sponsor.
Too many buttons keeping you from playing Call of Duty these days? Do the kids with their back paddles irritate you to no end? Are you just trying to have a casual night of games with your fellow sub-1 KD friends, but the game makes you face off against opponents who boff G Fuel and play 27 hours a day? Look no further than the Call of Duty Players Union. The CPU was founded on the principles that trying really hard and still failing should be rewarded, and the beliefs that Call of Duty should always cater to the casual players who spend a shitload on COD points. Use the link in the description to join the CPU today. The CPU, 'cause fuck you, we got jobs and shit.
Now, our very own local field correspondent, Cleetus Jenkins, is live on location from the Copper Box Arena in Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park. Let's send it over to London, England. And Cleetus Jenkins, ladies and gentlemen. Why, thank you, Hopper, and welcome, viewers, to this wonderful land of silly accents. And no, I'm not talking about Kentucky. This beautiful structure right here behind me happens to be the Copper Box Arena. Relax, crackheads. It's not that kind of copper box.
Day. Hey guys, what's going on?
Well, thank you, Hopper, and welcome, viewers, to the wonderful land of silly accents. And no, I'm not talking about Kentucky. This here right behind me on yonder happens to be the Copper Box Arena, site of the 2023 World Series of Warzone, which, come to think of it, happens to be about like the 9th largest video game tournament in the world.
I don't think it's that important.
And as our continuing coverage of the World Series of Warzone continues to develop, as many of you happen to already know, there done been a hell of a lot of streamers and competitive players that just flat out quit, done up and left the game, leaving ActiSwindle in a very precarious situation here. And I'm pleased to announce to y'all that Activision has decided to bring on an entirely new crew of streamers to fill those gaps, being referred to as replacement ambassadors, but if we're being totally honest here, I seem to like these fellas just a little bit better. But nonetheless, I've been given the honor of introducing all these young fine gamers, brand new ActiSwindle Call of Duty brand ambassadors, something or other. They've got content creator codes. Anyways, check them out. First up, we got there Frankie Wright from Cleveland, Ohio. Favorite loadout for Frankie happens to be the Doof and the Ride Shield, and his favorite map is Al Mazrah. Tell us, Frankie, what motivates you to grind Warzone every day? I like the duty. It's a duty. All right, then. Well, tell us some of the things that you happen to do in your free time there, Frankie, when you're not, fragging out on Al Mazrah. Amazing. Just amazing. Brave and stunning. Now let's move on to our very next COD ambassador, a man that happens to be from the mean streets of Boise, Idaho, self-proclaimed rap god and part-time chemist and Kick.com affiliate streamer, Little FOMO. Yeah, boy, we'll fear missing out, baby. So tell me, Little FOMO, So tell me, little FOMO, what's something that keeps you coming back to COD after all this time? Well, be honest with you, Will, the bunch of shit, that's the camos, baby, they keep me coming back. Especially them with active skins. Them must be bustin'. Use Cold Miles Whip in the COD store. You can follow me on SoundCloud, Black Low the Weight 69420. Huh. I happen to find that very interesting.
A lie detector test determined that was a lie.
And that there happens to bring us, ladies and gentlemen, to our newest Call of Duty ambassador, the literal highest KD player in the history of Warzone. A feller that's going by the name of Magic Pants. Magic Pants? Are y'all fucking serious? Really, Magic Pants? Y'all know that's just a default BattleNet name that rage hackers... You know what? Fuck it. You there, Magic Pants? Yeah, 1 second. Just finishing a ranked match. Got a couple more games and I'll be top 250.
He's hacking! It's the fucking cheater!
I don't know what to say. What the hell you see for the future of Call of Duty and Warzone? Honestly, well, I think Warzone and Call of Duty as a whole, even though they're in a rough spot right now, I think it will eventually all bounce back. I mean, look, we never thought they'd fix the cheater problem, but I mean, look at it right now. Ricochet is working literal miracles. They've even banned Cronuses. Oh shit, no, nothing to see here. That's it, I fucking quit. Hop, I'm down. I'm about to go get my job back at the Jiffy Lube. Well, I guess it's only a matter of time before the truth sees the light it always finds. I've been your host, it's Abba, and this has been another H&N Special Report. Much like the wise words from Canadian writer Robin Sharma, who said, leadership is not about a title or designation. It's about impact, influence, and inspiration. Impact involves getting results. Influence is about spreading the passion that you have for your work, and you have to inspire teammates and customers. Catch you guys on the next one. Mahalo.
I smell it. You're making me.
Ew, that motherfucker's balls probably smell like depression, despair, and government cheese. Imagine the look on those cops' face when his dad opened that door and the smell of his heroin den hit them in the mouths. Next time, don't call the cops on him. Call the EPA because this dope head is a natural disaster.